All right, time for day 2 of rigid transformations. Learning goals for this day. I can label the vertices of an image based on a given pre-image and explain what transformation or transformations were used to obtain the image. And I can accurately perform given transformations of a given pre-image to obtain an image and identify its points in the coordinate plane. What does all that mean? Well, let's take a look at this. So this should actually be example 1. Okay, label the vertices of the image of a pentagon, of pentagon ABCDE using A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, and E prime. And then explain how the pentagon ABCDE can be transformed into A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime using rigid motions. Alright, so first we're going to say that these two figures are congruent. We've got a pentagon here, 5-side, labeled A, B, C, D, E, and we need to label this with the same letters but in prime notation. So we need to take a look, and so I'm going to say that this is rotated, and then kind of we have another little motion here, but if you turned this, A prime would be there, and then notice it goes up towards the point, so then that would give us B prime, then C prime, then D prime, and then E prime. So we've labeled all the vertices. A vertice, or vertex, vertices is the plural of vertex. A vertex is basically where an angle is formed by two sides. Alright, so pentagon A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime can be obtained by a 90-degree counterclockwise, because remember we're going this way, okay, and that's counterclockwise rotation. But even if we rotated it about point C, that would only move it basically, I'd say kind of like here is what it would look like. But so that wouldn't give us the overlapped image. So then we would have to translate it. Remember, that means to slide it. So then it would be slid basically to the right and up. All right. Real example 2. So we're given triangle FUN. Draw triangle F prime U prime N prime with a horizontal translation of 6. So if they just say horizontal and then they give you a number, horizontal could be either left or right. So that's going to depend on, is it a positive number or a negative number? So if they don't tell you left or right and they only tell you horizontal, positive numbers go to the right, negative numbers go to the left. All right, and then same with vertical. So if they tell you vertical, if it's a positive number, go up. If it's a negative number, go down. So they tell you a horizontal translation of 6. So that means it's going to slide to the right 6, and then a vertical translation of -3. So that's why we went down 3. And you can do this by point. You could say, okay, I'm going to take this point and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go down 1, 2, 3, which gives us that matching point right there. And then same with each of the other ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 1, 2, 3. That would be our other point, and then same with the last one. So then all we have to do is determine what our points are. So just look at your new point. This one is at F prime is at 1, 1. Oop, forgot we had to do a 180-degree rotation about point U. Remember, the vertex was at U, so we did our 180-degree rotation. My eraser doesn't seem to be working, so pardon me. There we go. All right. So after we did the translation, then we did the rotation, and honestly, it doesn't matter which one you do first. Either one works. So then, now that we've done all our transformations, now we look, and if you notice, our F prime is still going to be at, U prime is still at 1, 1. But F, so here's U prime, F prime, which was here, got rotated up to here, and then N prime is right there. So F prime is at 2, 5, and N prime is at 0, 5. So it should be stated that these, when you're doing ordered pairs, if you're unfamiliar, this is your X value, this is your Y value. X value always comes first. This is your X-axis, This is your y-axis down here. So y-axis always goes up and down, x-axis always goes left and right. And that is it for target 2A. This last part I know might be a little confusing, so we are going to get extra practice, but maybe go back and watch this a couple times and just try and figure this problem out. All right, you guys have a good one. Later.